welcome back to Win in the Wild session 49, part 2. Iffy. We had to end the stream early last time for reasons that I'll keep to myself. But we're back. So just as a little recap, you all exited the portal and then got ambushed in a field by a ghost with some children who didn't seem too upset that you were killing her children. So we'll leave that there.
Avery, I think it's okay for you to tell them.
I don't think
myself.
So. Oh,
no,
we can't.
I'm kidding.
Yes. Actually, you know what? Caleb did shit himself.
No. I'll fall on that sword. I'll shit on that sword.
No, I shit myself.
Yeah. No.
All simultaneously.
Austin shit himself.
We're just that close with one another. We're that connected. We all shit ourselves simultaneously.
Don't Sonic and D&D boys.
I forgot to turn my camera off when I went to the bathroom.
Caleb made a move so good that we couldn't handle it.
Alrighty. So you guys can go to sleep for the evening and get yourselves another short rest in.
Action surge, here I come.
And then you guys will wake up on day 8. So when you sensed yesterday, you got a strong recording, or a glitter told you that there was a strong feeling in these directions of these two arrows here, kind of just ahead. So as a reminder, you can, you've got a few actions. So each day you have 2 actions. You can move 1 hex cautiously. You can move 2 hexes quickly. You can scout to see what type of terrain is up ahead, or you can sense to get a reading of any strong Fey energy signatures. And what direction?
I say we just fuck it and dash.
Hell yeah!
Right.
Into the water.
Yeah. Let's just go this way.
Or dash.
2 dash this way.
Alrighty. I need to erase the arrows since they may not apply anymore. Okay, so you're gonna dash that way. Let me do that. So you guys end up in a little bit of forest here. Let me pull up this. Well, I'll just tell you. I'm rolling for a reason.
I'd like to roll to avoid whatever Avery's rolling for.
You're the ones that decided to run. Okay. Everyone, what is your passive perception?
30.
30? Really? Are you tied?
I didn't describe this part of forest, but his eyes are each 1 foot wide, so he can see everything.
So you have a prey. Your eyes are set like you're a prey. Then, so just like wide set.
They're so big, it's both.
Yeah. Oh, the hunter and the prey.
Horace, I never realized how wide your eyes were. It's kind of creepy.
You can hear me blink. I'm so.
Ew. Oh, that's horrible.
That's why I have disadvantage on stealth. I just can't.
Okay. So, we'll go to a little map here, and we'll clear out all the old junk. No, not the frog, Oh shit! Hang on. Is that magic ring attached?
It is absolutely attached.
I think we made.
I can just put me back. Just delete.
Oh, the detach works now. Hell yeah.
Oh. Okay, bye.
Sorry, we are not on the ocean side.
It was nice while I survived. All right, I'm back. Oh right, this is huge.
Oh.
Are you?
He's dead.
Okay, so you all are walking along through the forest at a brisk pace, trying to get along Jeatz and his twin. And you hear a voice from behind you say, "And what have we here?" And you turn around and you see this green feathered lion with these wings kind of prowling along behind you. Who walks through my forest?
I am gonna turn and do my Fey bow thing that I do.
Well met. And he bows.
Yes, yeah. I definitely mention
does
this.
as well. Almyre curtsies as one does in court.
I go, did he? What did he say? Well met.
Mm-hmm.
I stand back up and I go, well met. My friends and I are honestly searching for someone, and I apologize for treading through your territory, but we are a little lost. But maybe you could help if we could so ask of that of you.
Enters my riddle 3, and you might learn something from me.
I knew you were gonna fucking do this, Avery. I knew the second I saw that token. The letter E.
He takes a step forward and says, "I dance unseen where silence dwells, in tangled halls and shadowed wells. By night I labor, by day I fade, in hidden corners my art is laid. What am I?"
He just gets right into it. Okay.
Is it the moon?
On this log.
Is it the moon?
I think
I moved back.
You guys can whisper amongst yourselves.
He said the word shadow, and I doubt he'd say the word shadow in the thing. The word is shadow.
Damn, I didn't hear him say shadow.
Can you type that in the chat?
Yes. Yeah.
Because I will continue to forget.
Read it again 5 times, and then we'll...
Can you put that in Chat GPT and tell me what the answer is?
You know what? You probably could.
No, this is the integrity of the game.
I'm testing your real world riddling ability, not your character's riddling ability.
By night I litter, by day I fade. In hidden quarters my art is laid. It's a spider.
Well done. He steps forward some more. What always runs but never walks, often murmurs but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, an open mouth that never eats.
That would be a river, my friend.
Yep.
Well done.
Horace is slowly by the first one, just...
Yeah, he's got his fingers like...
Corners, shadows. Shadow.
I just pat Horace on the side and be like, we've got this, buddy.
1,000 colored folds stretch towards the sky, atop a tender strand, rising from the land, till killed by maiden's hand.
Rising from the land, 1,000 colored folds stretch toward the sky, atop a tender strand. Killed by a maiden's hand, rising from the land. That's a good riddle, Avery.
The first 2 were easy, but this one.
The only thing I can think of is kite, but I don't know.
Yeah, killed by maiden's hand. What would a maiden's hand be?
Well, I like kite as a...
Folds stretch towards the sky.
The folds, the 1,000... What kind of folds? I mean,
It does sound like a flag, but...
Or a rainbow.
Or a banner. Yeah? But it doesn't stand atop a tender strand.
Yeah, I know.
And there's only 7 colors in a rainbow.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna get real fucking detailed, and then
Yeah.
you're all assholes.
It's not a it's not a rainbow. I'll give you that one because that wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't be like,
But technically, there's actually infinite colors in a rainbow.
It's the political spectrum. Killed by a maiden's hand. That's what throws me off.
1,000-colored force towards the sky.
It reminds me of a mountain almost, but
Yeah.
Is it? If I say is he just gonna assume that's a guess, or do I need to phrase it differently, Avery?
But you could say it to us, and we
If
could.
if you say
I am
is it
saying this to them.
to this,
It sounds like hair, but that feels like a weird answer to this riddle.
Yeah.
Thousand colored folds stretch towards the sky.
It seems I may have stumped you three, who sit atop a fallen tree.
My friend, this is a very crafty riddle, I must admit.
Well, I am a sphinx. I do take pride in my riddles.
Would it be? Trying to think. Could it be a flower?
Ooh.
I'm thinking maiden. Maiden could be making some sort of
picking the
crown.
flower.
Maybe like a crown or something out of flowers. I'm trying to think
Ooh.
of Maiden's hand placement of that, because that's like, I think the one line.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a rose petal,
I think
or like a
flower,
rose.
flower. Yeah, flower or rose sounds.
Huh.
Excuse me, Sir Sphinx. What are the consequences
Yes?
if we don't get this correct?
Is there another riddle after this?
Yeah. Do we get a fourth riddle, assuming we don't get the
It's
third one?
unlimited. It's unlimited riddles, but we
It's
only
best
have
3 out of
once we
5,
get three
correct?
right. Yes.
Sphinxes don't play cards, but if I did, I would not be showing you my hand.
But I can see your hand. It's right there.
A hand of cards. It's implied. As are many things. in
Oh,
riddles.
that's very true.
Only the one I got is flower.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I like
kite,
that the best.
but that's the ones I said. Hair seems. I don't know.
Yeah. I think flowers are best.
Hair could be.
Yes. It
Rising
feels
from
like
the
it's
land.
a kind
Well,
of
rising from the land doesn't
Yeah. Yes.
fit hair.
Yes. Are we in agreement? Maybe flower is our guess.
Yes.
Is it a flower?
Well done.
Oh
you
my
have
god.
answered
Oh,
my
hey.
riddles 3. So as agreed,
Yes, yes.
you will
I
get a
did it.
secret from me.
I have a question before you give us the secret. It technically is part of your instructions. It was just answer the riddles. Did it matter if we got them right? Because you didn't say we had to figure them out, just answer.
It, again, is implied that you would give me the correct answer.
Okay. I whispered Almyre. I missed the Feywild where things are very literal. We could have gotten him on that one. It's fine. Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would not let you buy in a technicality.
Yes. Where we come from, things are very literal, so I always feel like I have to ask.
I see, no. I'm quite literally not literal. Well, the secret you see is that just... I'm trying to think of the orientation of the map. East of here, in that... He looks over here. In this direction lies a powerful Fey artifact. One that I promise will not harm you.
May I ask a follow-up question?
Of course.
Will it?
If I
will
can
it
ask you a
help
follow-up
us?
question.
I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair. Wait, is the follow-up question going to be in riddle form?
Not playing my hand.
Just asking your name count as a... Does this count as another question?
That does actually count as a question.
Fuck.
Who's the pedant now?
I'll give you my name if you give me yours. How about that?
I see no issue with you asking a follow-up question. Will that item help us? You said it would not harm us, but you know.
I think it's entirely luck based on if it will help or harm you, but you would do well to have it in your possession nonetheless.
Okay, I appreciate that answer. What would you like to know?
When words are weak and oaths are
Damn
torn,
it.
when honors wait. Sorry, I can't say this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Quiet, I'm trying to say my riddle. You're making me break character. When words are weak and oaths are torn, when honor's weight must still be borne, no quill nor tongue can right the wrong, only clash of steel and warrior song. What am I? And yes, that's a question because I'm asking what am I. So don't get petty with me.
Okay,
Lion,
okay.
can you paste that in chat, please? Thank you.
I whisper to Almyre and Horace and I go, well, we did just tell him that he could ask the question, not that we'd answer. So we could just go.
How big is this?
Yeah,
It's huge. This is like twice the normal size of a lion.
You know, I would say yes, but he's a large lion, and he also has wings, so I don't think we can stand a chance.
Would this be a duel?
Hey, Glitter, what do you think this?
What? I suck at riddles. I worked in a casino. You want to know about luck? I got you, but riddles? Nah, fuck that.
This sounds like a duel.
Yeah,
Are you saying that to the Sphinx, or are you just asking your friends?
I could see that.
I was asking my
Austin?
friends, but Austin? Oh.
Yeah, I'm good with that's
I pull out my dual disc and
Do.
that feels too easy. Words a week. Wait, must be.
Are you calling my riddles elementary?
No! I'm saying that feels too simple to be the correct answer. And then I shouldn't drop D4 because my cat will definitely eat it. Oh no. It's too late.
You already ate it?
No, I just couldn't find it. We're good.
You gotta shake your cat now.
I mean, it's either that or it's like honor. No, honor is already in the thing, so it can't be that.
My words are weak and oaths are torn. When honors wait must still be born. No quill nor tongue can right the wrong. Only clash of steel and warrior song. I feel like duel makes sense. There's clash of steel, and then I don't know, you sing about it. This epic duel.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Sphinx, is duel the answer to your riddle?
I will accept. I will accept that as an answer.
Okay.
And he lashes out at you
Okay.
for a duel.
What?
Oh.
He's ready to fight.
What?
Roll
Why?
initiative.
I thought we were getting along quite well. We were nailing these.
This is the most fun I've had in 48 and a half sessions. 49 and a half sessions.
Great, I'm so thrown off. I rolled a 3.
I got a 9.
A 3.
Yeah.
9, Almyre.
2 plus 7 is 9.
He definitely deserves to go first.
Jeatz, okay. I will give Almyre a 10 then to make that work. Yeah, y'all were never gonna beat that.
Don't worry, guys. I have 4 hours remaining on my download.
Oh right, yeah. Let me share the initiative tracker. Standard start. All right, there you
Mr.
go.
Sphinx, why are you attacking us? We answered your. You said you accept that answer,
Because you trespassed.
but we're friends now.
Well, I was friendly with you and I shared a secret, but now that I shared the secret with you, I must eat you.
But
Don't you see?
what
it?
if you didn't? Wait. Before we get too far into this, because I don't know. I really don't want to die. Could we find a way peacefully out of this?
Wait, what if we ask you a riddle?
Horace, roll me a ridiculous persuasion check.
Jeatz, you better have one ready, because I don't.
I'm gonna say DC 20.
That's 20.
A natural
Not
20?
fucking
Oh my
20.
god.
So what did you saying to him? Oh, you want to ask him a riddle?
Yeah.
Yeah, the music stops. He's about to
I
lunge
gotta
at
go
you. He
to the riddle
says,
real quick.
I find that satisfactory. A duel of words.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay, I'll just go with whatever you.
Okay.
So what are the conditions? Right or wrong? We
How about this?
cease fighting.
Well, I mean, I feel like there was never conditions put in the first place to any of this, but yes, I think if you get it right, then we stop fighting, and then if you get it wrong, we'll also stop fighting.
I suppose.
Perfect.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You-
Oh well, I would generally I do enjoy riddles, so I would enjoy just going back and forth with
I thought.
what I hope is a friend, just going back and forth with intriguing thought. Anyway,
Okay,
here's the riddle.
We give you 2 riddles. If you get them right,
Sean, I mean,
Just the one.
Horace,
No, just the one.
Horace, we've
Okay.
already agreed to this. Okay, so all right. Let me send this to my let me ask my friends if this is a good riddle, and then I will give me a moment. I need to
Okay.
Avery, if I just send it in the chat, will you just not read it?
I should not be able to see it. Yeah, I don't have Discord open at the moment, so
Okay, cool.
put this on back on.
Okay, sending it, and okay. I have sent it in the chat if you have not looked.
you want to read it for our viewers?
I will, but if we're all good,
Oh.
I want to make sure we're all good with this.
Oh. Sure.
I can
Yeah,
put
not
the
really.
answer in the chat. Actually, I'll DM the answer, just in case. Not because I don't trust Avery, just because you never know. Oh, I have a text group. We can just do that. This
Turn
is
my phone
the
over
text
then
group.
so I don't see it.
No,
No,
it's
it's
fine.
a-
We have a text group. We have a text
Without
group
me?
called.
Yeah, we chat without you.
Yeah. We have a text group called "Fuck Avery."
Hey, I'm glad you care enough to talk about D&D without me present.
Yeah. Okay, this is the solution. Oh, fuck. It would help if I... copying something on my computer and then pressing paste on my phone doesn't work. And unless I have a Mac, but I'm not using my Mac.
Okay.
Is that good? Is that good?
Huh?
Austin, you good with that? Austin, are you there? You're frozen in the computer.
He's not present for me. I just can't hear him.
No, I just can't hear.
Oh, are you muted?
Check your audio settings. Just give a thumbs up if you're okay.
Austin, talk. Leave and rejoin. That way Avery can be in the top left. Austin?
I-
Talk a little
Did I hear
louder.
something?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So are we all good with this riddle?
How's that for me?
Okay. Okay. So, Mr. Sphinx, you see a boat
Yes.
filled with people. It has not sunk. But when you look again, you don't see a single person on the boat. Why?
I feel like I've heard this one before. Can I read chat now?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
read chat?
it is
Okay,
in the
okay.
chat, but not in the
Oopsie. I have to do it in this Discord. You see a boat full of people. It has not sunk, but when you look again, you don't see a single person on the boat.
While he's doing that, did you guys notice that I actually changed the group chat to be fuck Avery?
Yes, I did.
Hey,
I did not
I
notice.
thought you were joking. You see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk. Why would its sinking matter?
Yeah, I'm not going to change this, and we're going to be in a car with people, and it's going to show up on. I happen to be in Utah. We had some really dumb group name for me, you, and Andrew, and it was.
Yeah.
I was driving, so I don't know Apple Maps, so my notifications would pop up. I'm like, oh my god, my parents will see these notifications.
I need to take a picture of Avery and put an X over his face
Oh
and make
my
it a
God.
group chat. Austin, we can't hear you again unless you're muted.
Oh, I wasn't speaking.
Oh, okay.
I was just laughing.
My why it's because the people are below deck, of course.
That is incorrect, my friend.
I genuinely, that's the best that I can do. I hate
it's fine.
answering riddles. My brain just does
that
not
would-
work that way.
It's important to know that all of the people were married.
Haha.
I give another bow to
Well, this has been fun. You're very lucky that I did not rip your throats out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sphinx.
And
That challenge?
Mr. Sphinx, before you go, before you go, I genuinely hope that you get to use that on some other unsuspecting traveler one day, and that you think of us.
Oh, thank you. Of course, you'll always be in my heart. And he lifts a paw to his chest. And
You
he-
have to,
I
you have
lift
to
my,
cite us,
my-
you know.
I lift my hand to my chest to match it.
Why did you do
If
that?
you ever find yourself in the Feywild, you will always have a friend in the summer court.
Perhaps I will. And with that, he flaps his huge feathery wings and takes off through the top of the canopy.
Well, that was.
I don't know if
Close.
we're friends or not. I'm really
yeah.
about that conversation.
I'm not clear if that creature is our friend, but maybe we should be careful going
I'm
back.
just really glad I was able to convince him of that riddle.
Yeah, you did get lucky. So on the
Yeah.
map, I got the positioning wrong. It's actually, the artifact is in this direction.
Okay, well, I guess we've got one more move today, so let's do
yeah.
that.
We'll move cautiously. Down here.
Alrighty. Let's see. What is this? Is this a forest or in the plains? Okay. Everyone roll me a perception check really quick.
Okay. Question: before we really commit to this, before we ever announce rolls,
Okay.
he was implying that it was in the cell next to us, or we might have to keep going that direction. I feel like that's important information.
Basically that it was in the cell next to you.
Okay. Just making sure before we
Yeah,
do a bunch of stuff.
Mhm.
I got a 14.
16.
17.
Okay, you all are taking your time moving slowly, and you walk out into this open field, which is maybe more on the edge of this bit of the forest. And in the middle of the day, you all see floating in the air a tiny glint off in the distance at about head height in this tall grass.
We approach it?
Yep.
Slowly.
Okay. As you get closer, you see this gem as just kind of slowly moving towards you all. It doesn't really seem to be attracted to you. It just kind of seems to be moving on its own. And as you get closer, you can see it's about the size of your hand, and it has this greenish hue. It catches the light and kind of spreads this green haze on the ground around you. And it's just kind of floating nonchalantly, unaware of your presence.
I guess pick it up.
Can I see if Glitter or Pascal maybe sense something from it
Yeah, as
before we touch it?
yeah, Glitter kind of flies around it as you kind of, nudge her towards it, and she's like,
Whoa, yeah, this is really giving off Fey energy. I'm vibing with it.
and Jeatz, you see Pascal is like locked onto it and is kind of like pulling you almost to get closer to it.
Okay.
Myra, do you need to hold it to be able to inspect it, or can you?
I do
stare
need
at
to
it?
touch it, yes. Let me just make sure on that. Identify. Yes, I do have to touch it.
I guess who would be best to?
I can touch it first, if you'd like.
Well, I'll hold back. I think I'm not the best person to
Oh,
touch this stone.
thank you. I will touch the butt.
Oh, he's touching the butt.
Oh, he's touching the butt. You reach out to it, and are you ritual casting Identify?
Yes.
You spend a moment with it. You see Pascal is still trying to itch, is itching to get to it. And what you find is that this is a Feywild shard. So this requires attunement by a sorcerer, just being clear.
Hey.
So you can attach it to an object like a weapon or a piece of jewelry. And then you can also use this as a spellcasting focus if you'd like. I know that for you, Jeatz, it would be Pascal, but if you want to use this too, you can. And when you use a meta...
Pascal isn't my spellcasting focus. It's my
your armband. That's right. This is
Can I fashion it into my armband?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can fashion it to be part of that jewelry. When you use a meta magic option on a spell while you are holding or wearing the shard, you can roll on the wild magic surge table. If the result is a spell, it doesn't work. Sorry, let me read this and make sure I explain it correctly.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, so for whatever reason, where did he go? This is the thing.
No. Okay, Caleb, for some reason, his Wi-Fi went out.
Weird.
Not the one I'm on.
Okay. Well, in the meantime.
Very strange.
I'll just paste this description.
Which one were you on, Caleb? That's what I'm on.
We didn't know why. Let's see what this is. If the result of the spell is too wild to be affected by a random magic. Ooh.
Okay, he's gonna join on his phone.
Okay.
Memory.
Just waiting.
Cheese.
Thank you, Sean. There he is.
When you use a meta magic option on a spell you are holding or running a shard, you can roll a wild magic surge table. If the result is a spell, it is too wild to be affected by magic as normally requires.
You there?
Oh, so like Caleb could use this on haste, and he wouldn't have to worry about me, or wouldn't have to worry about concentrating on it.
No, it's only so what that says is if you roll on the wild magic table and the result of that is a spell, that particular spell does not require concentration.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it basically so like the Feywild Shards effects only affect what you roll on the wild magic search table. It doesn't actually affect any of the spell that you initially cast.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, did you put that in the chat?
I did, yeah.
Okay, then I'll look at it in here in a minute. Funnily enough, Austin's computer's still going, so I might try to just join Discord on that.
Weird.
If this works, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
You're like
Just swap computers.
for some reason your Wi-Fi just died. That's bizarre.
My Wi-Fi's just been kicking out, like kicking like random devices off for like no reason.
Weird. I mean, if you've got a lot of Wi-Fi stuff, that could be a problem. But I feel like you're probably on 5 gigahertz, the 5 gigahertz band anyway.
Yeah, that's what's kind of weird. Is I don't really.
But it can be flaky at times if you're far away from it.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll do it when I'm sitting right next to it. I'm surprised Austin didn't get kicked out, to be honest. I'm not making Discord on.
Well, do you want to take a BRB while Caleb gets us? I kind of got to pee anyway, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, y'all.
We'll be right back.
PM.
Welcome back, everyone. We mostly have the technical issues fixed. But with that said, Jeatz, you, well, I guess Almyre, you identify this as a Feywild shard, which allows, just very generally allows, after tuning, of course, allows Jeatz to use the Wild Magic Surge at will, once per day whenever he uses a meta magic option.
What was it called?
A Feywild shard. That's just like a regular item that you should just be able to add to your inventory.
Okay. Cool.
That's a real D&D item right there. That ain't a homebrew.
That's a cool item.
It's genuine.
Telling me you don't make up
Place.
every item in this game yourself?
No.
Come on.
Mostly because making items in
Tedious.
in D&D Beyond is very tedious, yes.
Oh, but it also doesn't mean that I can use meta magic on the spell.
Right.
see.
Meta magic does not affect the spell that you roll as part of the Wild Magic Surge.
So, like, if I was twin spelling, but I wouldn't expect it to anyway.
Yeah, because that would be busted. It just is clarifying that the result of the Wild Magic
Yeah,
Surge
because
is
I don't
not
think that
affected by the
happens
meta magic.
normally, right? Like, I never considered that, but I don't think I can
Right,
meta
like
magic any
if
spell.
like if you cast a spell then fail your Wild Magic, like the meta magic wouldn't apply to that
Right.
spell that you
Or I
cast
couldn't do like a
originally.
second meta magic or anything like that.
Right,
That would be
right.
insane.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I'm here. We're good.
All right, cool. So you guys go to sleep. You can get another short rest in. Not that anything happened because you didn't get your throats ripped out by the Sphinx. But okay, yeah, you wake up the next morning well rested in this field. Nothing is coming to haunt you in the night. So that leaves you with another full day of actions. Where would you like to go?
Would the lion have been worse than the frog, or?
The Sphinx, I think, would have maybe been more annoying to fight. Worse, probably not in terms of overall damage, I think.
Okay. All right, I say we sense.
Yep.
And then
I'm good with that.
for,
I mean, we
we're
could
gonna
go
sense.
back to where we were first, right? And then sense from there.
Would it matter though? Because they could be on the bottom right, bottom left map. I guess they aren't necessarily on the top area of the map. They might have started there, but by now they could have moved. Well,
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let's sense.
I think. I don't know.
Okay. So sensing you, Glitter, after a few hours, Glitter comes back to you and she says that she's only getting one reading and it's from this direction. In terms of like the closest.
All right. You guys want to cautiously walk, or do you want to search so we can reveal it? We could, because we could reveal, I guess, the one right here and the one right here.
Yeah.
That
but then
way,
they
I
could
guess
move.
maybe if they move in one, we can see. Will we know?
No, not until you occupy the same space. Would you know
But
if
if
you
they
were-
moved into our block, would
Yeah.
we know?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because then you'd roll initiative.
Yeah, I guess either cautiously move one or I don't know, reveal it. But I guess we're this close, so might as well walk into it.
All right. Cautiously.
Yep. Sounds
Any-
good to me.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So you move from the plains. You see it gets a little hilly, and as you walk into this next hex, you notice there, it's a little more rocky than the rest of the forest that you've been around. Everyone, go and roll me a perception check.
Also, will you roll me that perception check? I'm right upstairs.
Yes.
I think
What's your
honestly, it's not
plus?
common.
And
10. Oh, Horace,
What's your plus, Caleb?
+2.
Caleb, sorry, Jeatz got an 18 and Almyre got a 22.
Okay. So what you see as you're walking around is these rocks as you're moving kind of more into this part of the forest get a little taller. And Almyre, I'd say with an over 20, it looks like maybe new formations. It would be kind of odd that there are like jutting rocks out in the middle of the forest. But I will also say with over a 20, you don't see any creatures. It doesn't seem like anything's following you. It doesn't seem like there's anything hiding amongst the rocks.
Okay.
But with that, you feel a disturbance, a
The force.
tremor at your feet, and Pascal, he goes to hide in your cloak, Jeatz, and Glitter says,
Oh, I don't like the feeling of this.
and suddenly the earth around you liquefies like sand, and it falls in over top a sinkhole. Everyone go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
And we didn't move. Okay.
Well, it happened very suddenly, and it's a large gap.
Dex save, you said?
Yes.
11.
And actually, roll it with roll it with advantage because you were moving cautiously.
advantage.
Yeah.
Still 11.
We get advantage.
Yeah.
I got
Glitter,
that's
use the help
that's a
action.
14 for Jeatz, Almyre.
19.
Okay, Almyre, you save. Oh, no wonder I'm lost. I'm clicked in the wrong place in my OneNote.
I can use my inspiration here. I'll use my inspiration. Fuck.
You all fall in this sinkhole, and let's see. I need to roll dice here. Almyre, you're gonna take half of this.
Okay.
That is 30 bludgeoning damage
Oh my god.
as this cascade of rocks falls down onto you. This dust cloud rises up out of the cavern, and as it clears, it appears that you've fallen almost 100 feet down into this cave. The darkness blocks out the sun and envelops you for a moment. You all open your eyes. This small creek is in front of you, and you see a greenish glow at the end of this narrow cavern that you've fallen in. Green pinpricks of light start to appear as your eyes adjust. Standing over a familiar-looking glowing pool is an enormous centipede-like creature. It moves its head to peer in your direction.
that sucks.
At the same time, it opens its maw. With the faint light of the pool beneath it, you can make out a human head inside its mouth.
Oh.
Horace, you recognize this as the face of Victor Kane from
Ew.
maybe 50 years ago. He's eerily preserved in his middle age, and it looks like he's drinking in the greenish wisps that are flowing up from this pool. It seems like he's sifting through the energy as if searching for something. The green lights on these little tendrils that dance around him draw you in, and you start to feel yourself compelled by them. Now, you may avert your gaze, but you wonder what might happen if you continue to look as you get closer. So with that,
Is this a charmed effect?
you are not, I will say, peek behind the screen, you're not close enough to be affected by them just yet. You all are going to appear in this like rock slide area where you've fallen down. Okay, but with that, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
$18.
Okay,
Ooh, 24.
very nice.
Oh,
What was that, Jeatz?
Quick
we
now.
didn't- Get order.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I guess it's not taking from my phone. Sorry. I said, roll initiative for me. I have a +3.
It's 3. You got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Wow, okay. So I'm going to give you a 21 in the initiative tracker, Jeatz.
Okay.
So there's one of them layered actions.
Okay. So Almyre, that takes us to your turn. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
17.
Okay. With a 17, with the cave having collapsed beneath your feet earlier, you look up and it looks like the cave itself is starting to collapse, coming in your direction from down south here.
So we've got to go north.
Oh, and I'll get your tokens in. See if there's
Has the-
roll for me as this.
Has that thing seen us yet?
yes, it has looked up in your direction with the rock ball.
Oh, that's not
So
good.
shout out to Beg, Borrow, and Steal Productions for this map. It is
Yes, I see this.
perfect for this situation.
It's very nice.
It is very
Like you
very
zoom in and like those flowers are
Oh,
detailed.
there's a lot of detail here.
That's fantastic. Okay. Well, Almyre will point out that it seems like it's collapsing behind us and say, I think we need to, unfortunately, go towards that thing, because I don't think we're going to live if we stay here much longer. And we'll start moving forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25 and 30 right here. And stay there. Hold my action. If this freaky thing comes close to me, I will start Eldritch blasting it.
Okay. All right, that takes us to Jeatz.
Austin, you want to? All right, Melissa.
Why am I where I am? Does it matter? Oh, I'm over here, not where Almyre is. Boy, I didn't want to fight, but
I don't believe we have much of an option here.
yeah. I
Seems
look over
like
at at Pascal and I'm like, "How you feeling, buddy?"
Pascal's very scared,
Understandable.
shaking.
Feels like Ka from Avatar.
But not Ka from this campaign.
Yes,
of
yes,
course,
definitely.
yes, of course.
Do I get the impression that this is someone we could maybe even fight at all?
I mean, I would not throw this particular scenario at you with Victor Kane being kind of Horace's, I don't know, nemesis, basically, if you couldn't defeat him. Just,
Okay.
as a DM player, yes, this combat is winnable.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and I want to cross over. Is this like a gushing river or like a stream?
It's more like a stream. It's
Okay.
probably only like a foot deep at most, but it would be difficult. No, it's not difficult terrain.
Okay. Then I am going to.
The pool itself will be difficult terrain because it would
That's
be
fine.
deep.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt on him. 5th level.
Okay. What is the distance?
120.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 18. Does that hit?
We'll just hit.
Oh. Alright, so that's 2d. Okay, I don't
Okay,
feel
now
like
we know-
getting
now
all
we
this
know
kind
it's
of fuck- Oh,
AC.
yeah. 1,
Very nice.
2, 3, 4. That. And then we can roll for 6. 6, 3, 5. 5 is pretty good. And then I need to roll one more d6. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
Reroll that. That sucks. Reroll that. Oh, those match, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Wait. Before I get committed to this. Okay, that's fine. So 10, 13, 19. 19 plus 8. 27 plus 7, 34. Plus another, whoops. Another d6. What did I say? 34? So 35. 35 damage total. I rolled a 1 on my extra d6. And it's going to be, unfortunately, not lightning damage, which I really had hoped I could hit him in some water and that do something. But it's going to be 35 thunder damage.
Thunder damage? Okay. You flick out this high-level chaos bolt, striking this centipede creature that's looking at you with this lightning damage. It does do the full damage, but he looks relatively unfazed in this moment as he locks eyes with you. Is your turn over?
No.
Okay.
It is unfortunately not, because I rolled a 1. 47. Magical darkness spreads around me within a 15 sphere. Only I can see
Again?
through it, and no light will illuminate it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It doesn't say, it says around me, so it doesn't say it follows me. So there's just 15 feet of magical darkness. I can see through it, but no one else can.
Very interesting.
Okay, not the worst.
It says no light will illuminate it. I don't know how that plays with dark vision or magical, or like dark sight.
Well, usually magical darkness does need a magical source of light that specifies can clear magical. I don't know. In this case, the wording won't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so there's just a sphere of darkness.
Correct. 15 feet around me. Would you like me to make that on the map?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yep, you're doing all right in there.
I'm good. I can see you guys. We're fine.
Okay. Oh god, he cast fireball on himself. Oh god.
I think it does say 15-foot radius. No, within a 15-foot sphere. What does that mean? 15 feet across?
Yes.
So do I have that
So
right?
3, yeah. So
Yeah,
a
that's
3 by
right.
3
Okay. Okay. Cool.
centered on you.
Cool. I'm listening. I have to get McKinley water, but I'm listening.
Okay. All right. At the end of Jetz's turn, this creature looks relatively unfazed, but it looks down at the water, but one of its lights shoots a beam at you, Almyre. 13 stuff I'm gonna miss. So that takes us to the lair action. You see Victor Kane, the monstrosity that he is, reach his face down into the water, and this pulsating starts from its head and goes down to its feet, almost like it's drinking in the water.
Oh.
And you see him start to glow a little bit. Okay. After the lair action, he is going to take another legendary action and take another attack at you, Almyre.
Oh.
Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Go me. All right. Oh, sorry. Horace, that is your turn.
I was hoping to fight Victor Kane man to man, but he's an abomination now. I get out my glaive and I will dash. Actually, I said dashing. Knock my longbow out, and I'll take some longbow attacks against him.
Okay. As where glitter is where you want to be standing.
Oh, yep. Alright. That's 18 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
a 19 to hit, and 8 to hit.
18 and 19 hit.
Alright. Ten damage. 7 damage.
Okay, 17 total.
Yep.
You fire 2 arrows at this horrible creature, and they hit, but they have less effect than perhaps against a standard creature. So
Okay.
that's DM speak for it did half damage.
That's nice.
What did he hit him with?
His longbow.
Arrows. Longbow.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't have a +1 longbow. Like, not even like magical damage for it? Oh, I guess it could be like.
It's +2.
I guess it could be like a bludgeoning or whatever is the problem.
I have Glitter cast invisibility on me, Les.
Oh, yeah, you want her to join the fray? Sure. So I'll give her a 17.
All right, I think this is my second big fight. I'm ready to take him on.
You got this.
Okay, so yeah, so Glitter, you want her to... She has greater invisibility?
Yes. She does.
Well,
Okay.
that's great because he can attack using them.
You or a creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on your person. So she can only do one target that she's
Got
touching.
it on me, and technically I'm carrying her.
No, if she's entering initiative, you're not carrying her anymore.
Okay. Okay, then fly to Jeatz.
Oh, I can't see him.
Just fly into the cloud. He's in there.
I don't know that does she have enough? She doesn't have enough movement. She's only got.
And fly to Almyre, and then fly to someone else if it's safer.
10, 15. Okay, so you want her to just hang out next to Almyre, but you're the one that's invisible?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What else can she do? Okay. That's all that Glitter can do. Is your turn over, Horse? Because you dashed and fired arrows. Okay. At the end of Glitter's turn, Kane is going to take another legendary action and lock on to Glitter, and is going to take another ranged attack. This green tendrils.
Another
Fuck
bitch.
me. A 13. Jesus Christ.
Even Glitter bad.
I'm gonna roll
Glitter
of a 10.
Glitter has the same AC as I do.
Yeah. Well, she's got plate
Tiny
armor on.
ass pixie. Right?
Yeah, she's got plate armor on. Okay, so that takes us to his turn. Let's see. Victor Kane. After drinking in this magic or whatever he's doing from this pool, he looks up. And let's see. What is this? Is going to move away. Actually, let's see. Sorry, when I have a creature with this much shit going on, it's a little difficult sometimes to figure what I want to do. Okay, this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna move. Basically on top of you, Jeatz. But I'll put him here, so we'll just know where you are because of your little invisible thing.
I'm dancing in between his feet. Just...
On top of me? He's
Sorry,
he's
on top
gonna
of
move on
Horace.
top.
Sorry, on top of Horace.
I was like, what?
He can't see me?
And then he is going to take. Well, he can't do his bite attack, but he's going to do a slam attack on Almyre and a slam attack on Glitter.
Glitter.
So Almyre does a 18 hit.
No, it does not.
Let's see, is that?
There we go. There we go. Come
And
on,
then,
come on, Glitter.
oh no, it's a natural 20 on Glitter.
No.
Oh no, I'm out of my things.
I was like, can Austin change it? I guess not.
No, it only resets on long rest, so.
Oof.
You see a mushroom drop out of nowhere
Yeah.
under him.
That is going to be 36 damage for Glitter.
Maxa, she's a pretty.
She's got 78.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, she's supposed to be on par with you guys as a.
Well, she's a little DC, but that definitely did a big chunk. Ugh.
Okay. That takes us to the. Let's see. No, he doesn't have any more seconds. Okay. Kane is going to take a legendary action at the end of his turn, but before the mid layer, to move back to where he was. And this movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So don't you think about it. Okay. So at the mid layer, the cavern around you starts to crumble. Can someone, well, you guys probably don't have any D3s on you, do you?
I just googled roll a D. Oh, just roll a D6 once you
Yeah, yeah.
Ranger. What am I rolling?
I did it already. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so the rock fall is going to start moving towards y'all. So I will just do. Yeah, we'll just use fire because why not? Oh, I can't change the dimensions of this. Okay, sucks. I guess I'll be drawing it then. So the rock fall moves your way. What color is brown under? Brown doesn't really exist as a hex. I thought it'd be like in.
Brown's a hex code.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I got it. Okay. I'll do a rectangle. So the rock fall starts to come your way. Okay. That takes us to Almyre's turn.
Okay. So sorry, I think my internet went out for a second. It ran away after it went back to where.
Yes, yeah. It used a legendary action to run back towards the pool.
Okay. Right. Time to fuck this thing up then.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Fuck.
Exactly what you want to hear your DM say.
I'm so dumb. Fuck.
Oh, so we need to be moving forward the whole time. Got it.
Yes, the cave is actively collapsing behind you.
Okay. Is it 5 feet per number?
You don't know what I'm rolling.
Well, it's 1, 2, or 3. So, what'd you roll last time, Avery?
Well, it's a minimum of 5 feet, so it's 5 feet plus 10 times whatever I roll in the d6.
Oh,
Or I
cool,
guess
thanks
the
for telling
d3.
me. I was just gonna try to figure it out, but that works too.
All right.
Let's see. And Jeatz is way in the back. Okay. Gotcha. We are
Here I
going
am.
to do fireball at a 4th level.
Okay. That is a dexterity saving
Pretty
throw.
good thing. Yeah. Dexterity saving throw, yeah. Just right on them.
Okay. That is a 17.
meets it.
This thing is not dexterous at all, so it's kind of a
I-
miracle.
I'm gonna use 2 meta magic points to where'd my character sheet go? Sorry. I can do a thing. Let me do a thing, guys. I'm gonna do quicken spell, distance spell. When another creature you see makes an attack ability or check or saving throw, you can use your axe rolled. Oh, I can't subtract. Never mind.
Does that have a range? And do you have to see the target because you're in a dark cloud
I
right
can
now?
see through my darkness. Remember,
Oh,
it specifically
I didn't,
said that I can see through.
I did not hear that.
It says that I can. It's when they make an attack roll ability, so I can make it pass, but it already did. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
never mind.
Let's go fireball.
That's 20. It's 32, 16 fire damage.
16, you said? Okay. You blow this thing up, but it does fortunately pass. You see it writhes around the fire, dives into the water a little bit to avoid the worst of it, and is relatively unharmed, all things considered.
Shout out to Avery saying "fortunately."
For me,
Yeah,
Of
I'm
course.
aware. I'm aware of what you were saying.
All right, I'm gonna move forward a little bit. 5 and yeah, I'll just move up there.
okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, he's going to take a legendary action to make a ranged attack at you, Almyre. That is a 31 to hit.
Also misses. Fun fact.
Okay, this is gonna be 11 poison damage. As this green ray shoots out of one of these eye stalks that are floating. Okay, Jeatz, that is your turn.
Wait, the eye stalks are coming off of him,
Right, correct.
right? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like he's now become a beholder type eye stalk.
Well, they're not eyeballs so much as they are just like pinpricks of light. that
Yeah,
glow.
yeah.
But
Sorry, I
same
should have
idea.
rephrased. I'm not like mechanically not saying that. Just like vibe.
yeah.
A Senta holder.
I am really proud of this enemy though. It's pretty. The image
Okay,
is pretty.
I'm
cool.
I guess move 30 feet. This way?
Nightmare fuel right there. Is that what, that's what that is?
Okay.
And this, I assume this stays, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how I read that.
It also did not have a time limit? Question mark. There was no time limit on it. Okay, so there's just a magical darkness there for a little while.
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
know
that's
what to tell
fine.
you. Sure, sure.
It'll
actually
probably get
just
covered up by the
prepare
rock wall
forever.
anyway. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna delete it, and if we end up needing it, then great.
Okay.
I can fix it
I
later.
like to imagine it lasts forever, and if it actually happened in someone's home, then they'd like go okay with that.
Just every time, yeah. It's like this is my private space. I can see through it, but you can't.
yeah.
Honey, have you been in your dark spot? What are you doing in there? I know what I'm doing in here, baby.
You can hear everything going on there. She just can't.
Yeah, there's
You're sure.
Babe, you got some of your whatever you're doing came out of your dark spot. Can you calm down in there?
Oh god.
Oh god. Anyway, all that time and I still don't know what I'm gonna do.
If only we had Beppo. Wait, is that
Beppo would turn. This is Beppo. This would turn the tide. How's he looking?
Fine for the
You
most
haven't
part.
done much.
Yeah, you haven't
Much
really done
to-
much.
I think every damage we've done or most has been halved.
Mine was fine, I believe.
Mine. Maybe it's just mine.
Speak for your fucking self, sir.
I will. I'm sorry.
Boy, you know what? I don't have a lot of damage spells. You know what else I don't have? A lot of a lot of support spells. I'm fucking useless.
What do you
yeah.
have? You don't have damage spells. You don't have support spells.
Can you move me with the beat while I'm invisible?
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna cast Fireball.
I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked.
DC 17.
I rolled another 17.
You son of a bitch.
Would I rather roll well on saving throws or on attack?
I mean, it halves damage.
Probably, yeah,
so...
probably saving throws. And then I don't necessarily have to burn a legendary resistance until I absolutely need to, so.
Yeah.
Plus with a, bonus to hit that can get me into the 30s, I'm not too concerned about missing all that much.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk shit because you did just do a lot of, like, fucking damage, but right before that you missed, so. Fuck. Why can't I affect them? Okay. Alright, I'll roll my 10d6 and then have it then. Fine. Waste of a fucking... It's a lot of 3s, 2s, and 1s. 37 divided by 2 is 13?
18.
What, 18?
18, yeah. Don't shortchange yourself.
Yeah. Good news. Didn't fail the wild magic. So that goes up to 2. That's nice. And then I'm going to meta magic quick cast Mind Sliver. I need him to make a intelligence save.
Okay. 19.
Okay. I guess he doesn't take damage then.
Okay, great.
Because for some reason that's not a half spell, you fucks. I guess it makes sense because it has an effect.
Right.
I hope in a weird twist that the centipede actually just swallowed Victor Kane and is choking and is just drinking from the water to try to get him down.
I don't think.
I move.
This is that rosy of a situation, Horace.
Okay, I pass. I pass the turn.
Okay. So that's at the end of Jetz's turn. Gonna do one last legendary action to take a range attack on Almyre again. Oh my god.
He loves Almyre. He loves missing against Almyre.
Okay. You know what? I'm sure if I targeted Jeatz, I probably would have hit.
What'd you roll?
15.
You would have missed as well.
Ah, okay. That takes us to the lair action. You see Victor, the centipede head, dips his head into this pool again, and it appears like he's drinking, but you're not sure. Everyone, roll me Arcana check or maybe an Insight check.
Okay.
And it's much better. Oh, yes.
That's a 21.
Mine is a 21.
I got a 30.
Whoa!
God.
Okay, you all.
Hey, what level are you?
Okay, you all clock this basically immediately. You didn't really realize it before, but as he goes to what appears to be drinking for a second time, you realize he's not necessarily drinking. It looks like he's searching for something. And Almyre, with your 30, it looks like he's very nearly found what he's looking for. This pool is reminiscent of the one just outside of Widdershins, where that arcane gash was. You figure this is probably, especially given the foliage, is a place where the Feywild is leaking into the material plane. So this would have direct access to the weave itself.
Gotcha.
And he is looking for something and has nearly found it. That said, in this layer action, Victor has his head submerged, searching, and his body pulsates once more. That said, also, Almyre, I forgot, you can potentially disrupt this if you can either stop him from doing this
Oh,
period or in
yes.
some other way.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay. Okay, Horace, that takes us to your turn.
What's the rules on using your movement and then like jumping? Can I run my 30 feet and then jump?
You can jump, yeah. If you have a 10-foot run up, you can jump your strength score.
I would like to jump, run, and then jump on him.
Okay. Do you have enough?
Yeah, I can get like 30 feet here.
Okay. Well,
then-
jumping still requires movement. Like you need enough movement to make the jump as well.
What?
I thought you didn't need. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense.
Can I?
Would I be able to make this like 25? I have 5 feet, and he's kind of right there a little bit.
I mean, I would say that he's like big enough to stand on. Like he would easily shake you off. It's not like you've got a firm like 5 feet of footing. He's just a big long centipede. It's not like the rock situation where you could easily stand on its back.
Okay.
Also, why Glitter doesn't have the detach option? So I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna delete her. And
No, she's not attached to me, is she?
whenever you moved, she moved as well. I'm not really sure why.
I thought I detached her.
I guess I lied. The detach function was not working as I thought.
Okay. I guess I'll dash. God damn it. There we go. Okay. And then as I'm behind him, I will action surge. And then as a bonus action, I will cast Holy Weapon.
Holy weapon.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, that was
So,
I regretted it immediately.
So until it spawns, the weapon emits a bright light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Initial weapon attacks deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage. Okay.
Sorry.
I will
Fucking hell.
do attacks on him.
Alrighty.
But each attack does 2d8? Yes. Alright, that is a... What is my... That is a 26, a 17, and a 19.
The 19 hits.
The 26 also would hit?
Yeah, sorry, I heard it differently. 26 also hits. Sorry, I'm reading something.
Alright. Let me roll... That is a 8, 16 damage plus my d8 for this. That is a... Oh, that was what? Is that 14 damage? Is that what I said for those two attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Plus another 14.
Okay.
Plus a 5. And that's my...
Okay. As you slice into him,
Or I will actually use a... Can I do anything else? Can I use that? No, I can't. Okay. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. As you slice into him, it feels like your glaive is not doing as much as it should.
Even with
I
holy
know.
weapon?
Even with holy weapon. I'll explain. I can explain it. Even with holy weapon, unfortunately. Okay, that does take us to Glitter's turn. She is concentrating on invisibility. Let's see. I think what she has.
Is Horace is still invisible, right?
Correct.
But
Yeah, I guess she can cast Firebolt. You know, I'm dumb. I didn't put her to hit here. Let's see. If Charisma plus... I guess it would just be the same +9 maybe as with her sword. I think is what we've used. Yeah, because I forgot to put her bonus to hit on the thing. Okay, so Sean, if you want to roll a Firebolt with a +9 to hit.
What's that? So D20?
Yeah. Just a cantrip attack.
11.
Will miss. Oh, with the +9, it's an 11?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, so that misses.
Oh, I'm scared. I can't aim straight.
Just
Wait, don't you have
focusing on the
inspiration?
visibility.
No,
I used it
glitter.
earlier.
No, glitter. Glitter's a good inspiration.
Glitter.
Yeah, that was
you know,
good
Glitter
stuff.
should have read the recap.
Okay, so that takes us to Kane's turn. And Horace, as you're standing behind him, it looks like some of his centipede feet are kind of like tapping the ground next to where you're standing. And he can sense where you are. So he is going to take his full 3 attacks against you.
I'm actually standing against a tree, pretending to be the tree.
As long as whatever you're touching is in contact with the ground, he can see where you are. So functionally, you are not invisible to him. Okay.
Damn, sucks to suck, man. It's a good thing I was covered in magical darkness. That was completely different.
Shout out to the 1 buns. It's a nat 1 on his bite attack.
Let's go.
He's gonna make. Oh, I should have. Well, whatever. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. And then 2 slam attacks. Okay, so the first one is a 22 to hit. The second one's a nat 20. Okay. Oh boy.
Wonderful.
That's 71 bludgeoning
Oh
damage.
my god.
Oh my god.
That's what a crit'll do.
Austin,
You may not see Horace,
when
but
you
you
do
hear Horace.
Yeah.
Okay, so after Kane's turn, that is going to take us to the mid layer. Actually, no, what? He, after doing that, is going to use his regular movement on his turn. Let's see, I think I'm moving. Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah, he's going to move here next to Almyre. And that will end his turn.
Did we get the vibe that he found what he was looking for?
Not yet, but it seemed like he was close.
Okay.
Okay, so that takes us to the mid layer. So the cave itself starts to collapse some more.
Okay.
Okay, and fuck me, I guess this mechanic is basically not doing anything.
I'd honestly love if it was collapsing faster.
Well, see, that's what I want. And, you know, I could have been like, oh, I rolled a 6 over here.
You could. I think I'd be. Oh well, no, I would not be okay with that currently.
Well, now because you know
We like
that I
it.
rolled
We
poorly.
like it now, but when,
Yeah.
but when it is close to us, we're gonna regret it.
Yeah. Unrelated. Let's see. That's 60 feet. Holy God.
It's okay. Now that takes us to Almyra's turn.
Okay.
Now, Almyre, I am going to ask you a question. These dancing
Yes.
lights appear in front of you, and they are mesmerizing. These green pinpricks of light appear to dance in rhythm with the undulations of Victor Kane's centipede-like body. Do you avert your eyes from Victor Kane, or no?
Let me see if
Because-
what I want to do.
If you do, you will not be able to see him.
Yeah. No, I need to be able to see him.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to continue looking?
Yes, I have to see him on this turn at least.
Okay.
At
I'm
least
going
for
to
a
need
moment.
a wisdom saving throw from you.
Is this
the
a
start of
charmed
your turn.
effect?
Yes, is it a charmed effect?
This in
Then
particular
he gets to roll with advantage. Oh, fuck.
is
This
not.
is what?
This in particular
Alright,
is
son of a
not.
bitch.
Not,
Okay.
not according to the stat block.
Gives item, cannot use item.
Okay. That
Thank
is a
you.
natural one, but I'm going to use
Inspiration.
my inspiration.
Finally.
Oh, finally.
He's doing
fucking
it, folks. He's using his
48
inspiration.
sessions in.
49 and a half.
It is
sessions
better than a
in.
natural one, but not by much. That is a 9.
What's your total? Your total is a 9?
Total is a 9.
Oh,
Plus 5.
Wait. I can do things. I can help people. I can't fucking hinder them, but I can help them. Sorry, reading is hard.
Is this a spell?
no.
Never mind. I can't help you.
Might just
Unless
be-
a D4 is going to put you over the threshold, which I don't think it will.
I don't think so.
Okay, because you failed this by more than 5, the effect is worse. You are stunned until the start of your next turn, as you are transfixed by these dancing lights.
Fuck.
At least it's the start of your next turn, which means you get to take it.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
until the start.
it's-
Until the start of Kane's next turn. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh. It's next turn.
Sorry.
I was like,
it gave
that's
you hope,
actually-
and then-
That would be
That's
weird.
actually
that's
nice.
That would be weird.
That just means you can't take reactions. I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can take my whole action? What?
No.
No, you were stunned and
You're stunned.
and lose your turn. Now, normally I would say I don't like save or suck, but there is a less bad effect if you don't fail by 5 or more. So this is like you've got to fail badly for the stun effect to happen. Which yes, that definitely happened. Okay. Jeatz, I'll ask you the same question. After seeing what happened to Almyre being transfixed by these lights, do you look away or no?
I mean, it would happen at the same time, right?
Well, not necessarily, because Almyre went first, and then you, so you would see what happened to Almyre.
Oh, it's my turn now.
It's your turn.
Sorry.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
I thought it was like now that I've entered within a certain distance. I definitely don't think I would look because the spells I care about don't require sight.
Okay, so you functionally cannot. I mean, you know where he is, but you cannot see him because you have to not look at him.
Oh, just kidding. It's a ranged attack, so I do have to see him. You know, no, I think I'm gonna take the chance.
Okay, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's a 16, and I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to roll a D4 and add that. That's a 3, so that's a 19 total.
Okay, 19 will pass. So you are seeing what happened to Almyre. You see that these lights are a bad thing, and you probably shouldn't get in the groove. You see Pascal starts to dance.
I'm like, Pascal, what are you doing? What are you doing? I give him a little bit, like, I don't slap him, but like I use a finger to slap him across the face and be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
All
Alright, so you get to take your turn as normal.
Cool. Get your head in the game, Pascal. All right, I'm gonna cast. How's he looking?
Hurt,
Okay.
but not overly harmed.
Okay. I'm gonna cast 4th level fireball again. On an area where it doesn't hit Almyre.
Okay.
So he needs to make a dex save.
I can't fail these. That's an 18.
Fucking hell, man. Okay.
I have a -1 to Dex, and I'm just rolling hot.
Okay. That's 13 damage,
Okay.
and then. Okay, I don't feel that.
One of these days, I'm gonna throw a creature that's immune to fire damage at you. Then you'll be really up a creek.
Statistically, as amazing hasn't happened because it's the most common resistance. Okay, then I'm gonna use two more meta magic points and cast Mind Sliver again.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done this first. Fuck. Intelligence save.
That's an 11.
He fails. That's great.
Okay.
I'm gonna. That's 9 damage, and I'm gonna be like, Pascal, is your fucking head in the game?
He's like
and then
his head. So
and then I'm gonna purposefully fail my wild magic and roll on my wild magic table.
What are the other effects of Mind Sliver?
Oh, he gets a -D4 for the next save before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I think it's the next save. It's only 1.
Okay, so let's see. We'll just do a hexed on him just to call that out.
Yeah. That's functionally what it is. Yeah. So then I'm gonna use my new fancy thing and get Pascal's head back in the game, and you see the gem, which has now been newly encrusted. I worked all night to get it fit in my mother's hand armlet. You see the light, the gem light up and flow into Pascal, and I'm gonna roll a wild magic surge.
Okay.
Oh, that was 84. All right.
High on the table. I feel like we've rolled an 84 before. Maybe not.
Oh no.
No, I don't like that laugh.
What the hell did you
Okay,
just roll?
speak slowly. Hey, you're cutting out.
I turned into a nutcracker.
What? What the fuck? What are you doing to a nutcracker? Like, what are the... what?
Make a wisdom save against my own spell DC, which I failed. I got a 2. If you fail, you become a tiny nutcracker until you crack a nut.
Oh my
Until you
god.
crack a nut?
Oh my god.
Don't worry, guys. I have a stat block. I have an armor class of 2, 20 hit points. I have +4 strength. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. That's...
I'm gonna, like, I can't just let this happen. I'm gonna use Tides and Chaos to reroll that.
Okay.
That save. Not Tides of Chaos. My like. You spend when I make an ability. Oh no! Wait! I have. Why am I so complicated? I have to roll legendaries because it's a save. Okay, so I actually rolled a Z. Oh, no, I think that's nothing happens as a 6. So, anyway, I'm gonna re-roll using 1 sorcery point. I got a 10, which still would fail, but I get to re-roll Legendarius. I got a 2, so I got an 8. Anyway, I'm a nutcracker.
Oh, no.
And I think it's very important to point out that I am vulnerable to fire. and my skills are nutcracking +10. And I'm
How do you get out of it until you're? What if you die? What?
Do I have a movement speed? I do have 10 feet of movement. So I am a tiny construct. Oh my god.
Oh, the Sphinx was
fuck
right.
Me.
The Sphinx was
right.
Oh
my god. What was the... Oh, good god. Alright. Can I do one perception check for a nut? There are trees around here.
There are trees. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check. We'll say, and using the Nutcracker stat block, of course, we'll say DC 16,
Okay.
and then we'll lower that by 1 every time you make the check.
Perception is wisdom, and I have a +0. I have +2. Oh, I got a 14. That's unfortunate.
Close. No, you don't see any nuts. You gotta keep looking. Oh my god. Sean, you look so displeased right now.
I am not in good shape, so this isn't good. I am in terrible shape right now.
I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm gonna be laughing for like 5 more minutes.
Okay, so
why can't you just grow a fucking leaf beard or something?
A legendary action, he is going to move back to the pool, using his movement at the end of Jeatz's turn, and then that takes us to the lair action. He once again is going to...
Sean, the token.
You didn't see the token until just now?
I saw both of them. They're pretty good.
That's horrible. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
You just hear me over everything. Just go, ha! This is nuts.
Nice one.
Okay, that takes us to his lair action. You see Kane dips his head into the pool once more, and you I don't even know, yeah.
Well,
sure.
he came into range, so I get an attack, right?
You may. Actually, it says this movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. What's the specific wording? Does it say use your action to make an opportunity attack?
Bonus. When a creature... Which one is this?
Does the wording specifically say opportunity attack when a creature comes into range?
I'm trying.
That's what.
Where it says this. When you take an attack, brace. When a creature, when your creature you see moves into reach, you can use your reaction to expend 1 spirited ice to make an attack.
So it's not an opportunity attack. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm expending a spirited ice.
Okay. So he would be in reach here. So make an attack roll.
Okay. That is a 16, which
will miss. So
he get my D8 damage or a D10.
Oh, even if you miss?
I think so. Well, maybe not. Maybe
It's probably like you
damage.
add it after you make a successful attack. Okay.
All right.
You see, Victor Kane reaches his head into this pool, and he pulls out of the weave this magic leaking into the material plane here. You see he has in his maw the physical embodiment of none other than the Weave Warden.
Oh.
Gripped in his jaws.
Oh no.
Did you fuck up his Uber Eats order too many times?
The warbly effect is gone. It seems like on this plane, the Weave Warden is now mortal. He says,
He's got me. I can't escape.
and with that, we'll go to your turn, Horace.
Can I do a luck check to see if he's holding a bag of nuts?
Sure. Yeah, you know what? On a 19 or a 20, we'll say he was doing a dash for some.
Okay,
I
so
ordered those 2 weeks ago.
what's a 7 get me?
He's
Better than that.
holding an empty bag because he ate all the French fries.
Oh, damn it. Listen, just kill him. He ate my fries.
Okay, I'm
I-
going.
I nut crack outwardly.
I know.
He does.
Damn it, I didn't move last turn. I meant to. I get movement. Sorry, good.
Alright, I am just gonna. Well, I'm low, but. I'm gonna attack him to get him to drop the Weave Warden.
Okay. Oh, I guess you could do a disarming strike if you wanted, Sean. I would allow that.
Okay, that is a 26, a
Will it
22,
Will hit.
and a 19 to hit.
Okay. I'll hit.
Okay. Here we go. Let me just look at all of my actions here that I can do with my Spirit Dice. So first one, I'm going to do this Disarming Strike for my first attack.
Okay.
That is going to be a 9 damage plus my Spirit Dice is 13 total damage. And so now you have to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay. Okay. I'll do another disarming attack for my second one.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17 damage plus.
That's
20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
So does he pass again?
Does a 15 pass?
Ooh, that's a fail.
He's gonna use a legendary resistance to hold on to him.
No, come on. Okay. I will use another Spirit Dice to disarm him again. Okay, that is 16 plus 19 damage.
He passed. That's a 26.
Oh,
And how much damage on that one?
19.
Okay. You're doing some damage, but like I said, your weapon doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as maybe it should.
Okay, I'm gonna use my second wind.
Please
Here.
help me.
Fantastic, fantastic. Come on. What's in my bag? If I use my bonus action, pull out with the butt of my gun, my glaive, my gun. I pull out a pistol with the butt of my glaive. Would that count as a Can I use a Spirit Dice for that attack as well?
Yeah, anytime you make an attack, as long as the superiority thing, as long as your maneuver doesn't say once per turn, you can use it as often as you make a successful attack roll.
Okay. Well, I'll use my Polar Master here. I'll hit him with the butt of my glaive.
Okay.
Come on. Not nat 20. Okay. That is a 21.
No, 21 damage? Or does that hit?
Hit.
It will hit.
That is a 8 damage plus my dice, which is 8 additional damage. So 16 total.
16 total.
Yes.
Okay, you are whittling him down slowly.
Did he pass that?
I'm at an impasse. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, gee. Ooh.
I think I have to use a legendary resistance.
No! There's so many superiority dice to use. Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
I know you ain't got
That's
shit
me.
left. Okay, that takes us to
I use my second.
that takes us to Glitter's turn. I'm going to have her roll a perception check, DC 15, to find a nut. She's got a +6. It's a 13. She does not find something, but I will say that she comes over here and is frantically looking.
Oh, Jeatz, I'm gonna get you that nut. Oh, you got a nut. We gotta get you out of this.
Make that man nut.
Um,
All I need is a little bit of a nut.
okay, so as a legendary action, Kane is going to use another one of his lights on Glitter. 17 is going to miss Glitter.
What about the charming ones?
No, that's just the ranged poison damage.
Does glitter looking for nuts lower my DC by chance?
Yes, yeah. So it lowered it by 1, so now it's a 15. So 16.
No, it's a 14. 'cause
Now
I
it's
also
a
look for
14. Yeah. So
Cool.
right. Sorry, I was going
I
to
think
count
we
down and then I
should-
forgot how numbers work.
I think we should just pause the fight and like someone drop their contacts or drop their glasses on the floor. Let's all bend down and try to look for a nut.
Yeah, let's all go prone looking for
a
nuts.
wedding ring has been lost in the room. Let's all
Okay.
get down and search for it.
I'm just like, wait, I need a nut.
Okay. So that takes us to Kane's turn. He already used his -D4 for the Mind Sliver. He reaches up in the air, and these jaws clench around the Weave Warden, so he's going to make a bite attack. That is going to hit. And with his bite attack, he's going to do 25 damage. And you see the Weave Warden, his body splits in half and falls into the
25?
pool.
25 killed him?
Everyone roll me an insight check.
What?
Almyra, unfortunately, you are stunned, so I guess you can't
Huh?
I've
do
been
that.
booted.
You're like Wi-Fi don't work?
Yeah.
Okay.
22.
Restart your computer.
Restart computer.
Yeah.
I also don't have cell service, so I can join my phone either.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Austin's internet died.
Well, that's a pretty fucking awful moment for that to happen.
Yep. What needed to happen? I'll do it for him.
Insight.
Well, he can't
wait,
roll anyway
cool.
because he's stunned. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's stunned. He fails.
Sorry. Horace,
Am
was your
I
insight
rolling
roll?
insight?
Yes, you as well.
22.
It's unfortunately not an 18. Insight is wisdom. 14.
Okay, you're maybe a little too preoccupied with the nuts, but Horace, as you see it happen, every other time that you've seen the Weave Warden, he's been in some incorporeal form, like some magic is what he's presented to himself as. Like he's not actually there, just kind of like this arcane projection. However, here he's been pulled out of the weave, and now that he's in the real world, he is very much mortal. And it seems like he did not have the constitution. All his power was in his ability to cast magic from the weave itself, but otherwise quite weak.
No wonder he couldn't deliver shit on time.
So, with the death of the Weave Warden, Kane turns his attention to you, Horace, and he's going to make 2 slam attacks.
What if I jump up in the jump up?
That's not how it works.
Can he sense me?
27 and 21.
What do you think?
That's going to be 30 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you down?
No.
Not yet. Okay. That takes us to the mid-layer action. Going to 6 here. Okay. That is a little better. It's going to be this plus an additional 10 feet. Oh, you are very close. Oh,
I had ChatGPT give me a riddle, and I'll let you know, figure out how much health I'm at. I faced blade and flame and taken the blow. Now I stand with breath shallow and low. One more strike and I'll beat my fate. Guess how close I am to death's gate.
You have 1 hit point left, I bet.
1. I'm on 1.
Nice.
Oh boy.
But unfortunately, because he guessed that, you take 1 damage.
No!
Okay, so Almyre is out of stunned.
Okay.
So I think
Austin is in the bathroom waiting
Okay.
on his laptop to.
we'll come back. We'll take a
You
little
don't play
BRB and come back
D&D in the
later.
bathroom? What is this?
All right, we'll be right back, folks. Welcome back, folks.
Okay.
Okay, so Victor Kane reaching up, crushing and cutting in half the Weave Warden as he falls into this lake. Almyre, you are out of your stun. So it is your turn.
Great. Okay. No longer stunned. Got this thing. Okay, so is our friend dead? The Weave Warden?
The Weave Warden is in fact dead. I think what you missed is that Horace rolled an insight check, and
Yeah.
his power is only in the weave. Because he was pulled out of it, he had none of that, and he was a mere mortal on this plane.
Oh no. That sucks. I had such a good plan to stop this. Fuck. Okay. Great. Is he still looking for anything, or is he just...
Not at the moment, no. It does not look like he is looking in the pool.
Great. Interesting.
Sorry, excuse me.
We will. Oh. Interesting. This could be fun. You want to get weird?
Sure.
There's like a 50-50 chance that
Any
works out
day.
whenever you say that.
Yeah.
I'm already a nutcracker, so like.
Oh yeah, we're about to get real weird here, guys. Almyre looks over to Jeatz and goes, I don't have a nut, but maybe this would work. And she polymorphs him into a T-Rex.
Can you just not and do someone else?
Horace might be a good candidate for a team.
Okay, yeah, Horace needs more HP than I do.
Oh, I've got a
I'm-
plan for Horace too.
Okay, I guess I'm a T-Rex now. Actually, I do not believe that I can do that. Technically, Technically, the wording says you become a tiny nutcracker until you crack a nut.
Yeah,
I do
don't
not
think you
believe
can
that
be
I can
shape-shifted out.
polymorph.
You don't believe?
Could you turn
Polymorph.
glitter into a T-Rex?
Yeah, turn glitter into a T-Rex. That's fucking
Ooh,
badass.
hell yeah!
Or Pascal?
Pascal is a non-combative member of this thing, and I will protect this little buddy.
Yeah, let's.
Pascal, I'm currently riding on Pascal's shoulders because I am a tiny nutcracker.
I'm good with
plaything for children.
T-Rex glitter.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so she's now a large creature.
Roar!
Yes.
Does she have like tiny wings?
Yeah, tiny little fairy wings on its back.
Not to have advocated for this and then pointing out a problem, does that mean she drops concentration?
I was gonna ask.
I'm fine with that. Not like
does-
that's been
does
doing anything for me.
Yeah, we'll say because it's not even doing anything. She drops
Yeah.
concentration, invisibility. I mean, does it technically?
Well, hold on.
Polymorphing does not cause automatically drop concentration on a spell you're... Well,
Yeah.
We have Almyre concentrating on a spell for glitter, where glitter's concentrating on a spell for Horace. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine. No,
Well,
it
could she
checks
just
out.
decide to drop
Also,
it, like,
polymorph
I've got
is
two
not,
dinosaur. Okay,
polymorph also isn't a concentration spell, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is, okay.
Yeah. Question though. My ring has a spell that I can cast with a bonus action. Can I use that as a bonus action on the same turn that I just casted?
It's still a leveled spell, so no.
Okay.
Like the rules
no.
say you can only cast one leveled spell unless you use a meta magic option.
Okay. I need to change my thing then.
So you're
What you
not doing
did.
polymorph?
Well, I might still do polymorph on Horace. Because he needs health. Yes, I'll do polymorph on Horace.
Okay.
Sorry to fuck everything up there, guys.
You're fine. Hey,
Good.
plans change? Okay, so Almyre, you cast polymorph on the nearly downed Horace. And yeah, this huge T-Rex just grows where Horace was, behind Victor. And,
Still invisible? Question mark?
Yeah.
I guess
Unless-
so, yeah. I feel like that
Oh,
was a
yeah.
D&D, I feel like that was a D&D court case. Like,
Yeah, I think so.
they were
It does-
invisible
it-
in a
I
tree
don't
house,
think-
and one of them polymorphed into a T-Rex or something, and then...
It absolutely was. I do remember
Yeah.
that because I think the argument was that you'd stay invisible, but like the sound of becoming a T-Rex does
would
like
alert
imply.
people to your
Yeah.
presence,
Mm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you're still an invisible T-Rex, but he would still know where you are anyway because tremor sense
Yeah.
that he's got. But
I'm putting your new stat block there in the chat.
All right.
all right, anything else, Almyre?
Cool. So that's my action. Let me make sure I cast that spell on here and mark it. Great. And then can't really do. I do need to move. Yeah, we're gonna move up. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're gonna hug the corner there. Oh, can you move as a nutcracker?
Yes, I have 10 feet of movement.
Oh shit.
I
need
didn't
to-
move last turn, and I regret it because I meant to, but I forgot.
Can glitter pick you up?
I am
Fly.
a tiny creature.
She's also
Yes.
tiny, so she can pick you up, but she'll have half movement after that. But she can
That's
also
fine.
dash as a bonus
But
action.
I could move.
My goal is to find a nut this turn, and I'll be fine.
Are there
Unless you
nuts
want to do
just
that and then
around?
dash. Yes, there are trees everywhere, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying because the wild has like surged into this part of the cave. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a bush with a nut in it.
Okay. 10, 15.
I say I'm sure, like I'm not deciding that. The dice are deciding that.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Pick you up on 30. And
Bonus action.
face
Yeah, face step.
step. Yeah.
Can you face step with
we will
the?
move.
Oh, I guess if you're holding him.
Yeah,
If I'm
I am a
holding
willing
yeah, that's fine.
creature.
He's just an object.
I mean,
now, right? Yeah.
I am a
Basically,
creature.
yeah, he's not. Oh,
I am a creature. I have a stat block, y'all.
what does face step say?
I'm a construct.
As a bonus action, you teleport up to 30 feet.
Never mind, I'm an object.
I will not. I will not allow it. Sorry. That's what Dimension Door is for.
Which I don't have, because I'm a wizard.
Just run like you were planning on. Just run like you were planning on. I'll be
I'll
fine.
just run like I was planning on then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
got
Victor Kane is going to use a legendary action to shoot a necrotic. Sorry, not necrotic. A poison beam from one of its eye stalks at you, Almyre. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 18 poison damage. That takes us to Jeatz's turn. Okay. I agreed to
And
lower the
my
DC
cracker.
by one more because
So
there
13?
could potentially be something in your bag. So a 13 perception check.
Okay, so question is searching. Is it going to take me a turn to find the nut and then a turn to eat the nut, or
No,
can I
that's
do
a
that
free
all as
action.
one
That's a
action?
free action.
Okay.
Yeah, your perception check
Okay.
and eating the nut, I'll say, is just an object interaction.
Okay, please God, please fucking God. Okay, I have at least a 16, so it's fine. I find and eat a nut. I crack that bitch. I have a plus 10 to nut cracking.
Yeah, you find
nut.
you find
Where's
a
that
nut
stat?
in the bag. You're rifling around in there. Just a dusty old peanut, or no, I guess what kind of nut do you crack? Pistachio? Sure.
Walnuts, I think.
Just a regular walnut. Okay, yeah. You find a crusty old walnut at the bottom of the bag left by whoever owned this thing before.
Yeah.
And you crack it, and boom, you are back to normal Jeatz.
Fuck. All right, let's go. All right, I'm posting my skills nut cracking 10 plus 2. Funny as shit.
Actually, you know what? Roll me a nut cracking check.
Oh my God, Avery. Fucking
I'll say
hell.
DC 10.
What? Is it an attack roll? I guess.
No, it's a nut.
Dexterity?
Nut cracking, I guess, might just be like a luck roll.
I could say that's
Plus
being
10.
strength. Depending on the nut, it could be strength. Or
That's
maybe
You have a
sure
plus
dexterity, yeah.
4.
I got a 27.
Oh, hell yeah. You cracked
So,
the shit
yeah.
out of that nut.
Yeah. You just hear me go nut, and then I just appear. All right. I go, let's go, Pascal, and I'm gonna Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. So it was cracking the nut my action, or was?
No, that was a fraction. Object interaction.
Oh, okay. So I still have an action and a
Yeah, so you'll
bonus
get
action.
your full turn.
Cool. So I'm gonna dash 60 feet.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And then I'm going to cast one more fireball, using my last 2 points to make it quickened. So
Okay.
do me a
Dexterity.
dexterity save.
Dexterity save. I cannot fail these. 17.
Fuck! Are you fucking kidding me?
I am
Austin,
rolling
I've never
saves
needed
with
you to-
advantage, by the way. But-
Of course
He's
you
making
are.
up for all those missed attacks early on in the fight.
It has. How many turns has it been since I became a nutcracker? No.
You
He gets a
became a
minus
nutcracker
D4 because this is my next turn, and it's
He
not
was
the end of my
rolling-
turn.
He was rolling saves against Horace's trip
Okay.
attacks. Or
Fuck, okay.
drop attacks. Disarming
God damn
attack.
it.
That's what it is.
All right, fine. All right, I passed my wild magic. As funny as it would have been to turn right back into a nutcracker. God,
Do
it
a
was so
magic.
funny. Good. I didn't reset my wild magic counter because I didn't consider that to be failing a wild magic surge. I just caused one. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody cool with that?
Mhm.
Okay, so anyway.
At the end of your turn. Okay.
I don't know. That's a good question. Probably in like next hour. Yeah, that's fine.
So, is that the end of your
McKinley's.
turn? Sorry.
No, well, I need to do the damage. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
McKinley's making a smoothie. She didn't want to bother us.
Oh.
She's so sweet.
Well, she didn't offer all
Well,
of
that's a lot of
us smoothies, so-
sixes. 30, 33 divided by 2 is
16.
26. 16? Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
That's 16.
What kind of wild magic math are you doing over there? 33 divided by 2 is like 26.
20, yeah, so 16 damage.
Noon math.
It would be very helpful if someone would knock out that last
Resistance?
resistance. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying.
So that takes us to the lair action, and you see Victor Kane. His body starts to undulate, and the green lights that are hovering around him on these stalks start to flicker, and he calls out, "Master, I've done what you've asked. Reward me." And we'll move over to Horace's turn.
Alright, I'm going to bite him as the rack. The rack.
The invisible.
The invisible rat. Okay, that is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
So, on hit, that's 4d12 piercing damage. Let me consult my dice box. Okay, that is 28 damage, piercing.
Wow.
I'm gonna take another bite.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit. Damn. Rex got game.
Okay. That is 22 damage, and then is the centipede medium or small?
He's
Probably not?
huge.
Okay. Then never mind.
You're a large creature, but he's huge. Actually, are T-Rexes huge or are they large?
Oh,
They're
wait.
they're huge.
I have to
Okay,
redo
so
that
they're the same
damage.
size. Oh, okay. That's fine.
I can't do 2 bite. I would still, it's the same hit, plus 10.
Okay, yeah, well they,
So
okay.
the damage on that would be 15.
So you're doing like a claw attack or a tail attack instead of a bite? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
It was pesky. It was pesky stat blocks.
That is a 28 damage.
Another 28 damage? Okay.
Pesky, pesky,
As you-
pesky stat box.
As you bite into it and slam it with your tail, you feel like you're not doing as much damage as you maybe would against any other creature. So, just saying he's got resistance to that. Okay. He's gonna
How's he
use
looking?
Cane. He's looking pretty hurt.
If someone insults him and makes him feel like a small creature,
He pull. That's good.
Small is the mindset.
Since he's already a large creature to match, doesn't that make any creatures on par with him technically medium?
No, what the fuck? No.
compared to compared to a giant T-Rex, is
Right,
he smaller, medium?
He is the
Yeah.
same size as you, so are you smaller?
Right. Well, I mean, if I was a person and he was a person and we were the same size and they were medium, then it would be the same concept as if the dinosaur.
No, I think the point here is that it's something tiny and puny, and it can just swat it away with its tail.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, because it's definitely not grabbing it with its arms.
He, okay. With his eye stalks, is going to take another beam attack as a legendary action on Almyre. 27. Will be. Hello. There's going to be 19 poison damage.
Okay.
That takes us to Glitter's turn. I guess she'll roll a firebolt. Hey, it's a 24. That'll hit. So that's 2d10 fire damage. Oh my god. What is that?
Damn, imagine how much damage she could do if she was a T-Rex.
16 damage.
To who?
Okay. To Kane.
Okay.
So on Kane's turn, you see his body undulating, and the head that is situated in this maw starts to come out, and you can see his shoulders start to slide out of the body of this centipede. He, completely nude and covered in goo, kind of falls limply into this pool.
I grab him before he does that.
And well,
That's
it's
a
his
15 for how turned on I am. Sorry, continue.
It's his turn. So as he falls into this pool, this green color starts to turn gray and then black as these shadows start to swirl around him and cloak him like a robe. Not under his own power, he starts to lift up out of the pool, standing straight up, and you see the shadow as it creeps around his neck and over his face. A mask suddenly covers it, and his eyes glow red. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no.
Thanks for watching.